Hi, it's Candy with the Art of Planning. And when we plan pretty, on purpose, and powerful. And actually, on this video, we're just going to play with some pretty. How does that sound? I'm going to show you a flip book that I completed. This was a project that I ran across. You know, I'd heard of flip books. I really had no idea of the concept or how they were achieved, and I'm not sure I'd ever really seen one. So probably, I don't know, 7 to 10 to 14 days ago, I stumbled across on YouTube this video that was done by a designer. Her channel is Genevieve Designs. I will definitely leave you a link in the box so you'll be able to get to her to one of her YouTube videos. So I stumbled across it. Don't even know why I stopped to watch it, because that's not normally the kind of thing that I will spend my time on. You know, none of us have enough time. So I really try to stay focused and on task and watch things that I think will pertain more to, you know, to the planning, to that type of thing. But for some reason, Genevieve caught my eye and I watched her video on making a flip book, which I found incredibly interesting, and it was incredibly interesting. And I watched that, and then I watched another one, and then that led me, one thing leads to another, that leads to another. So I actually worked on a little flip book. Now, let me show you, let's go back to the start. And really, I've only had any experience at all with this since when I ran across her on Facebook. Okay, so I did one prototype. I did this, which is a gift for a very dear, sweet, precious friend, precious planner friend. So I'm gonna kind of show you how this evolved. Okay, so these are the papers that I used whenever I created this. This is my second time filming this. Boy, I'm having a hard time. The first one I did was good. It was so close that you could almost see the fibers in the paper. That was way too close. Okay, I think it works best whenever you do a double-sided paper. And I actually had this paper for another project, but it reminded me so much of my friend, and I thought it was perfect for her. So I did this. Again, Heidi Swap, double-sided. It just had some pieces in it that I thought were so pretty. I love this. It reminded me of her. This page, I'll show you how it placed prominence in it. That big floral really reminded me of her. And I don't even know why. These just spoke to me, so that's what I did. Okay? Now, with that being said, the first one that I did, you know how sometimes when you're doing that, you don't want to mess up good stuff. And I'm not saying that this is not good paper, but it was just single-sided. So I thought, you know, I'll take some of that and do it. With that being said, I couldn't even do single-sided without doing something to the other side. So this was the plain white side, and I just spritzed some shimmer and sparkles and some, you know, some of the Tim Holtz distress sprays and that type of thing. I sprinkled that on the back side just when I was building my very first trial flip book, just because I didn't want to see plain white sheets in it. So everything in my trial even has some color to it, because I thought I wouldn't even like a trial. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and fill this one up and complete it too, because I thought it turned out okay. So that's my trial one. So I really kind of actually would want it to, even if I was playing with it, I'd want it to have double sides. And the concept of a flip book, you guys probably already know this. I just didn't know. The concept of a flip book is you can flip it lots of different ways and turn it different ways and do lots of stuff with it, because it all flips around different ways. So, concept of a flip book. And again, I'm probably telling you stuff you guys know. I did not know it. However, so lots of different ways the flip book can go, and you can do stuff with it. And that's why it's so fun. I had so much fun. I spent a lot of time on it too. Again, not familiar with the concept, hadn't seen one, didn't know how they worked, all of that. And that makes a huge difference. It really, really does. So, and here's here's something too that I want you to know. Okay, I am filming this today. You're not going to see it for a while because this is a gift for a very special friend. So I had to complete this, and I did want to show it as a video. So complete it, film it, get it in the mail, and it's going to be a couple days before I can do that for some other reasons, and then wait for her to receive it, and then I can put the video up. So if I use some words in a different tense than it is when you watch it, then you're just going to have to forgive that, if you will, please, because you're going to see it in a different time frame. Does that make sense to you? So that's how all that's going to work. And what I discovered also is that I will use some of the techniques that I learned in this flip book, in my world of planning, and in my world of travelers' notebooks. You know, there is never anything that you learn that was a waste of time. That's why if we're always on a journey of growth, it will always serve you. It's never a waste of time to learn something new. So, don't know why I threw that in, but I did throw that in. So, okay, so here's the flip book. Front and back. And then it is closed with a Velcro closure. And then when you open it, here is the total inside. I did make this one look distressed and vintage. And I'm not sure why. As I finished that up, I thought, oh, I don't know that she's really a distressed and vintage person. I don't know her likes and dislikes that well. It's distressed and vintage, and it's for her, so fingers crossed. I do hope she loves it. Okay, concept again of flip books is you can flip them all different ways. The pages are designed so that you can do it in many different styles, many different ways. Now, the first one like to drove me crazy. If you can wear out somebody's YouTube channel in one of their videos, I probably wore hers out because I'd watch a section, rewind it. I know that's not the right terminology. Back it up, watch it, back it up, try to figure out which page she was working on, think I had it, back it up, do the pocket on that page, go back and watch the next section, and then repeat that because it was just, again, concept so foreign to me, and I just didn't understand, and I was stressing it out about what went where and how I did that. Now that I understand, once I did my second one, which is this one, I understood the concept, and I wouldn't stress out about it that much because I would know the concept. I mean, when you know the concept, it makes putting it together very simple, but I didn't know the concept. So I didn't understand that it doesn't really matter where those pockets go. You just need some sort of, it needs to be balanced in some way. You can, I mean, it's not that big a deal. I didn't understand the concept, so I thought it was a really big deal. Like I said, wouldn't stress out about it now. But, okay, here's the bottom of the cover. This side of the flip page, there's a pocket at the bottom half, and then within that pocket you could do anything you wanted. You have that option, but I have tucked in it 3 little envelopes. Never forget to follow your dreams, even if you need to chase them down. And within those envelopes there are some little goodies that I picked out especially for her. Those are tucked in here. You wouldn't have to do that. I'm not going to go into those big explanations, because if you want the big explanations, you can watch Genevieve's YouTube videos. The ones I watched, I'm not sure that she talked about tucking things into them. You guys, I have not watched that many of her videos. I watched a couple and decided that I wanted to make one of these, and you know, you can, I'll leave you the link. You can run over there and, you know, decide if you want to move forward with it or not, okay? I'm not going to go into everything that she would explain if you watched her videos. You can open this, So see, that opens like this. So these pages you could view like this. This is just like a little open, I think she calls it a waterfall. So again, within the waterfall pocket, these are actually some different envelopes, and I'm sending her several of those envelopes. I think those are so cute. Some tickets. This envelope will go up like that, so you could decorate under here, you could put another little pocket under here, you could do whatever you wanted. It does get bulky when you start adding different elements inside and when you start adding things. So here is a little die-cut heart that's a kind of a cardstock. That adds bulk too. So you just think about what you want to do and how you want to do it, and then you're good to go. Okay, now flip this page over or flip the whole side over, and you have 2 more pages to work with. This one I just decorated for her. Yeah, you can see that. Okay, so just has a gift tag on it. It has some punches. It has some black doilies peeking out. That has just been decorated for her. This side has another pocket. And then it has some other goodies in it also. It's got doilies underneath that have been used with the placement, so it just has some other goodies too. So this is the fold out of the left-hand side. There it is when it's flipped over. Here it is when it's tucked together. See, once you understand the concept, it makes it easier. I had never seen one. I didn't know how they worked. I had no clue. So, and I'd never even seen a video on one. Okay, now this is the right-hand side as we're viewing it. I want to be careful with the little cluster of flowers. I left this piece empty, if you will. I love this paper design. I wanted it to be shown, and I didn't think there needed to be stuff everywhere. So that's why I left this. Now this pocket is this kind of a little pocket. We have the black doily there. I have a glassine envelope right here that actually has some extra tags that I am including as part of a gift. So my gift, or my flip book, is a gift. It's not just a book, it's a gift that I've chosen to put together. And I think these would make excellent gifts for different times of the year and for special people. My special little contribution, if you will, my special little touch to things is a feather. It can have a feather stamped on it, it can have a feather embossed, a feather sticker, stamp, I said that, or one like this, but if there's a feather in it, that's my little finishing touch. And there's the one that's been dipped in gold glitter. Then we can fold like this, another little pocket that has had a doily. It's wrapped in a little doily. It has a little coordinating sheet that has samples of washi, little pieces of washi that coordinate with everything, and then here's a crown that is a little tag also. So those get tucked right back in here, and I'm sure you noticed that you could do something else back here if you wanted to. I almost did and thought, no, we got it covered. We're good. We're good. Then you open this. This is another page that has simply been designed just for her. It's nothing added, just decorated for her. And then this is the inside of the cover. This has been decorated, but it is also a pocket. It has a coordinated smaller envelope. It has a smaller black envelope with the gold shimmer. And then it also has other pieces of ephemera and other little gifts tucked right in there. So that is our flip book. And again, I had so much fun doing it, and I hope she enjoys receiving it as a gift. And I can just see some of the elements working so well. You know what? I can see some of the elements working so very well in our planners, in our traveler's notebooks for lots of different reasons. I can also see it being a wonderful Mother's Day gift or a great gift for a special friend, or I can see it working so very well. So I wanted to show that to you again. I'm filming the video now. I will get it in the mail in a few days. I will send it off, and when I know that my friend has had a chance to receive it, that's when the video will go up. So I did want to show it to you. Also, I'll put a link for the designer in the description box, so you will have that if you want to go exploring. And as always, guys, know that I appreciate you so much, so very, very much. I can't believe we're through another year, and I'm so excited to celebrate 2017. Thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, share with a friend so that they can have fun with the flip book and ideas in different ways that they might use it. Know that I can't even tell you how much I appreciate you spending time with us. I love reading your comments, and you share things with other people that watch too. So have the most wonderful holidays, and I will see you soon. Thanks. Bye.